So welcome to the September 18th group healing session using a combination of the ACMOS method and guided visualization, sort of meditative process, which can make you feel quite calm and relaxed. So please make sure that you're sitting comfortably, that you're well supported, and that you are in a place where you won't be disturbed. I would ask that you don't drive when we're doing this session, and also in the immediate sort of few minutes afterwards, if you do need to drive somewhere, just go around, have a bit of a shake, just get yourself moving again, make sure you're fully awakened and back into the present moment. We're going to just see what comes up for today, and we'll follow the process. So I've written on the chart, or I haven't written on the chart yet, I thought I'd do it while you're watching. I'm going to write ACMOS bioenergetic collective, which is us, this group. Collective of people interested in improving our own energetic well-being in the face of the fairly chaotic events going on around us in the world at this point in human history. So let's just bring this in a little bit closer. And I'm just going to ask, can I do an energy balance with the collective today? So if the antenna moves, that's a yes. May I? Yes. Should I? Do I have the capacity to hold the energy for this group and to also be part of the group? I'm one of the people receiving today also. And do I need to support my own energy in any way before we start? So we're ready to go. So is there a harmony that is useful to support all of our energy in the group today? Is it an essential oil? Okay, so it's usually an oil which deals with our ancestral past, but today we're going to use a mineral. And minerals in the ACMOS method are always about dealing with stress. So there's stress in our lives, and we can support our defense energy using the natural elemental energetics of a variety of minerals. So let's see which one we would like to have today. Oops, actually, I'll seal this camera. So I've got my test kit here. And the mineral we're going to use today is calcium, copper, iron. We're going to use the resonance of iron, and we're going to acrodynamize to the collective. Do we need to be any more directive than that? So is the application point going to be the same for everyone? Interesting. Because often we just send it out like the BBC sends a broadcast of a TV program and let you take it in where it's needed. But today we're going to be specific. And we are going to use the mineral for the head, the throat, the chest, stomach, pelvis, conception vessel 2, 3, 4. So this point is 3 finger widths above the top of the pubic bone. In ladies, it's just at the top of the uterus. It's low on the abdomen, but it reconnects our energetic body with the wisdom of the energy body as a whole and the small intestine meridian, the source of our vitality from foods. The small intestine in Chinese medicine is the energetic partner of the heart. So between the heart and the small intestine, we have the joy of life. The joy is the emotion of the heart, and the life, the vitality, comes from the small intestine absorbing not only the nutritional energy and vitality of our foods, but also the texture, the flavor, the company that we keep when we eat, which is why social eating is an important part of energetic well-being. So allowing our small intestine energy to come back online with a bit more vitality for all of us. And then we're going to just see where the antenna moves. So first of all, we're going to clear that point, the lower abdominal area. And then we're going to go in and strengthen that area using the iron. Iron, a fundamental part of hemoglobin. Red blood cells, we make billions of them every day, and they carry our energetic information as well as our oxygen and clearing carbon dioxide. So we're going to tap into our divine blueprint, our connection with Source and all that is. The fact that we are unique individuals, but we're individuals within a collective whole. We're all human. We all live on the earth. We all orbit the sun. We're all residents of the Milky Way. So there's a connecting force within the universe, and that allows us to connect with each other, just as we're doing in this session today. You may become aware of a slowness or a calmness in the energy around you. So if you want to sit back and relax and close your eyes, you can do. And just follow the sound of my voice as we scan the iron and allow it to respond. And there we go. Sometimes you might feel a little shiver in your body. That's a shift taking place. Just allow yourself to do whatever you need to do. If you need to move, move. If you are just relaxing, then allow yourself to relax very deeply. So 2.1, stimulating the lymphatic function in our pelvic regions. The lymphatics, the cleaning and recycling cells of our body that breaks down waste products, allows us to eliminate or to reuse those parts that are no longer needed in the area. So that really adds to the efficiency of our body as a working organism of trillions of cells. 2.5, the resonance of the cells in the area of the pelvis, the vitality at a cellular level, just tuning in. For me, feeling a need to turn my head, or just you can follow my lead if you wish, or you can do what your body is telling you to do. So some nice uptake there. Increasing the vitality in the area of the pelvis gives us energy to draw back to the heart. Connecting the small intestine energy and the pelvis with the essential energy center in the heart area, the center of the chest. Building up your inner resilience, strength. This is the yin aspect of Chinese medicine, drawing in, collecting, bringing the energy from the working organ, the small intestine, to the heart, the treasure organ of that energetic couple. Up to the 1-1 again, the bridge between our energy body and our working physicality, the matter body, which is always working hard day and night. Connecting with your true self. The energy of mind, body and soul meeting. Connecting with all that is, all possibilities. Allowing your energy body to find the best route for you through the world that we live in today. Now bringing energy from the heart, information back from the essential energy center in the chest down to the pelvis. The sacral energy center. A sense of being master of our own destiny. Something that's lacking in so many areas of life at the moment. Pelvis, the bones that hold our spine, allowing us to be upright, to move forwards in life, filling that bowl with energy, with vital life force. with the instructions of our original blueprint or template. That blueprint that allowed us to evolve from one cell to the people we are today. Now connecting with the earth, stabilizing the energy in the pelvis, holding on to the useful new information. Yin energy always collecting, yang energy always moving outwards. Ensuring as we move through the quantum field from a wave body to the particle body, there's always connection and resonance. Now, having restored or strengthened the stations that connect us with the driving forces of life here on Earth, the sunlight above us, the earth beneath us providing nutrients, now topping up your energy. A bit like turning on the taps in an irrigation field once any leaks have been fixed. Testing the system so things are going fairly slowly. We're not over tensioning the system as it just resets. Reset. Resets. That yang energy of sunlight, hot, fast, and radiant. But we as humans don't operate at the speed of light. As we move down through the body, each energy center getting slower. The pelvis, the area of reproduction. Calming. Accepting more vitality at its own speed. So 15.3 on the antenna now, balancing the intaking force of yin, that collecting energetic field, with the outwards or working force of yang, illuminating our cells, organs, and tissues with life and vitality. That final push, helping us to eliminate or let go of anything we no longer require. Connecting back with the divine wisdom of our original blueprint again. Connection with our true selves. Some big questions in that connection. Who am I? Why am I here? Living life as an experience available through the physical form. Experience of sensation, sight, hearing, touch, taste, texture. And of course, the feeling in our gut, so often guiding us, connecting with the unconscious mind. That's lovely. Taking a nice deep breath, opening the throat, the shoulders, between the shoulder blades. Allowing that breath to fall out all the way, all the way, all the way, until you feel as if you can't breathe out anymore, and drawing the next breath deeply into the pelvis, connecting with your true self. Aligning with your true north from within. Bringing us back on course. And then 17.6 on the antenna, allowing us to let go of any stagnant energy. You might feel things shift in your body. For me, often I get energy moving up from under the diaphragm, so do excuse me having a little release there. So yawning, burping, wriggling, all of it moving energy. Back to the 1-1, the connection with the divine. We're so much more than just this physical body that we live in throughout the years of our lives here. Constantly changing, constantly working. Is there anything else we can strengthen? That's all. So now we're going to the other side of the antenna. We're going to look at clearing, giving the physical side of the body, the working matter side of the energetics, more energy, clean and clear, because whenever we strengthen something, we also create work, and work creates waste products. So quite a lot of uptake there. And then asking for the collective, are there any negative memories that we can clear? So these are pieces of resonant information that have become stuck in our systems. There are negative memories and how many different wavelengths? 1, 2. The energy, hormones, systems, cells, genetic. So we're using a mineral today. The minerals are like a ring fence that support our inherited information so that we don't manifest every ailment of our family line. There are sometimes patterns. So strengthening our defense in the face of our predetermined genetic traits and tendencies we carried into life with us. So clearing on 12.7, any of the traits that you no longer require. Now, I'm not really doing this, although it looks as if I'm the one doing. Your body is the one which will come into resonance with the setting on the antenna and the harmony, the iron that we're using. And so it does the work itself. Just as even if we tune in with the television to watch a particular station, if we don't watch it, it doesn't have an effect. So this is your body working for your benefit to strengthen your energetics in the face of your individual inherited traits and tendencies. All you need to do is allow your body to know what's best for it. It is done. And there's another wavelength in the energy hormone system, cells, genetic, emotional, central nervous system. Karmic, anteriority, magnetic pollution. So this is the setting for signals from the earth that are upsetting our energy. And because we've got so many people from so many places on earth here with us today, then this is likely to be a geo event, an earth event. Our weather systems are different at the moment. The earth is in quite an active state. So just clearing the way that we are tuning in with the changing state of the earth to allow us to live in harmony with that earth as it is now. Can't change the earth, but we can change our interactive reaction to it. It's clearing any resonance that's been provoked by changes in the earth or the weather systems or geopathic stress beneath us, movement in the plates, charge in the magma. We don't really know, and we don't need to know. Our bodies know what they need to release. And they're doing that now. So now reconnecting with your true self through the exteriorizing gateway, opening between the deep energy where things can get stuck and the surface energy where we can move and clear and eliminate and let go, both in the physical world, the emotional world, the spiritual world, changing patterns, releasing from the deep to the surface for clearing. Allowing your spine to move, your ribs to move, your pelvis to move. Remember, we're working on the pelvic area still. That's lovely. And when that movement happens, then the energy starts to move even more. And then cleaning on the surface, making sure that anything that we've cleared from the body clears the aura or the space around the body, clears the fields. So after we've finished, I'd like you to get up and move around, open some doors. If it's warm enough, open some windows. Just allow the space to clear out and refresh, because we're always clearing light into our environment. If we're in a stagnant environment, then we are reabsorbing those old patterns and particles of light. There we go. Is that all for dynamize, harmonize, reinforce, pathos, place, follow up? That's all. That's all for the mineral. Up there. Is that all for the collective today? There's something else we're going to do today. Is it our usual conclusion with a color? So we use colors in the Atmos method to facilitate elimination, to help us to clear out any waste products that we've created during the course of the energy transfer. So we're going to use color not 10, 10 to 20, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So strengthening our inner steel with the iron, strengthening our defenses, controlling our natural tendency to exhibit our traits and tendencies inherited from our parents, both by using the iron to help us to control that natural tendency, and also by clearing negative memories in the genetic lines. And now we're going to use the color number 17, which just so happens to be a very similar color to the color of the cardigan that I'm wearing. In the room, it looks even more like that color. So it is a sort of salmon pink. And that color supports the embryological layers between the middle layer, the flesh and the organ, the layer that evolves into our organs, and the inner layer that evolves into the lining of our guts. It supports our hemoglobin production. It's a beautiful pink color, the pink of the heart chakra or energy center. So working on the small intestine, the partner of the heart, and now clearing the heart. The heart's such an important organ because it's our emotional shock absorber or our buffer in the world that we live in, full of stress and shocks. If our heart energy is strong, our heart field is strong, and that field extends way beyond our bodies. And it brings us joy, and it shares our joy when we feel that. So we're going to do that color just for 1 minute with this lovely strong light that I have here, shining through that to all of the people in the collective. And we're going to do that on 2.1, on 76, on 2.1. So we're supporting the bodily systems of the cells that ingest, the lymphatic system, the macrophages in the outside of the circulatory system, the white blood cells that break down and absorb any invaders. And they all form our defense system and our cleaning and clearing system, a bit like Pac-Man, going along, gobbling up any waste products, breaking them down, making the bit parts available for recycling, and allowing us to clear any other parts. So taking a nice deep breath and having a bit of a wriggle and a move. That was very slow and calm today. So you may be feeling quite calm within. Connect with that sense of calmness, that sense of peace. What does it feel like? Where do you feel it in your body? Does it have a color that you can connect with it? I want you to make a little scene like a picnic blanket and put the color and the sensation and perhaps a scene, a memory of a place that you've been where you've really enjoyed a holiday, or you've maybe a scene that you near your home, and pop something into that picnic blanket and gather up the corners. Collect the corners in. Collect that precious memory of how it feels to be calm in your busy life, in a busy world, and hold that, collect it into your heart, where you can reopen and reach that stillness and peace and calm again whenever you want to. Like any other skill, the more you practice it, the easier it becomes. It's done, it is done, it is done. Is there anything else for the collective today? So is this recording available for a period of time? For days, weeks, months? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So because we were so connected today, then this recording is going to last longer than most do. So for 6 months, you can rewatch this video as often as you like. The daily, weekly, so once a week. I can't imagine you want to watch the same thing every week for 6 months, but if you just occasionally want to tap in to that sense of calm, to build up your vitality through your small intestine, to absorbing more energy that supports then your heart energy, then you can do that. And if you're watching on catch up, then you can tune in also for the next 6 months from September 25 until March 26, and then we'll take the video down. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope that you enjoyed that.